Cod fishing, a 400-year-old New England industry that just might be sinking. Depleted fish stocks have led to proposed quota cuts of up to 77%. Fishermen say if these cuts take place, their livelihoods will flounder.
Pretty much all the fishermen are in shock. We got stonewalled. We had no idea that this harsh reductions were going to come to fruition here, and it's just no one knows what to do.
Such steep cuts are recommended by the New England Fishery Management Council because codfish stocks are only 18% of target level in the Gulf of Maine and just 7% of target in Georges Bank.
Unfortunately, the fishermen are going to pay the price, no question about it. It's not because they did anything wrong, it's simply a matter of conservation. If you have stocks at low levels, you need to reduce what you believe is the biggest impact on the stock, which is fishing, unfortunately.
Not everyone agrees that fishermen hold the largest influence on codfish mortality.
There are natural predators out there that probably outfish our commercial fishing industry, between seals and other predators like dogfish. The impact of predation is significantly more than what U.S. fishermen land.
Peter Shelley acknowledges the environment's impact on cod stock, but believes
the reason that they are in trouble is because of overfishing.
Though the why is still debated, fishermen and conservationists agree. There are fewer fish.
There seem like they've been changing out there as far as the amount of fish that are out there, and it's hard to understand totally why. It's dwindled considerably in the last 2 years. We've seen a big difference.
With few available options in terms of policy, fishermen are swimming against the tide to preserve their trade.
If you're going to take and shut a fishery down because of depleted stocks, it's not the fishermen's fault. We haven't overfished. We've abided by all the rules and regulations since the early 90s.
Bottom line, if the proposed legislation goes into effect on May 1st as written, it could mean the end to one of New England's oldest industries. But are the proposed changes based on fishy science?
After all, most parties agree that the science from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, or NOAA, has faults.
I think NOAA, which is the agency that's been dealing with this, has been incredibly hard to deal with on a practical basis.
There's no guarantee that the proposed quota cuts will lead to replenished cod.
We keep setting these kind of crazy targets and say, get there in 10 years or we have to shut it down. And that approach just, the fish just don't respond. They don't rebuild the way that the scientists want them to.
The science of fisheries management is inherently complex. You can't see under the water, so everything's a model. And they may be off a little bit, but right now there's little question that cod are close to commercial collapse, if not already there.
There is one other point of consensus between these schools of thought.
Federal government has very limited options. The only option that we think is rational at this point in time provides some short-term economic subsidies to the fishermen who have been most hurt by that.
Congress doesn't seem to have money for fisheries at this point in time. I wish they did.
Well, we're going to go as long as we can, see what happens. Hopefully, the government will step forward and take care of this industry.
Each group champions for what they believe is right, how to save the cod without throwing the fishermen overboard. But the final decision is left in the hands of Congress.
I never wanted to stop. It's only the idea that it wouldn't be economically feasible to keep doing it. It's about the only thing that could stop it for me.
We're praying something's going to happen. We've been supplying protein for this country all our lives. It'd be a shame just to throw that away right now.
Maybe we'll find a way out of it. I'm going to look on the bright side for now.
Deedee Sun, reporting in Gloucester.